Hello, hello. Welcome in chat. I believe ads are done. Ads should have finished up. Hi, welcome in everyone. Hold on, I forgot to change to just chatting. Hello everyone, welcome in. We are going to be playing some more A Date with Death. Um, ow, I just hurt myself. Um, so, for those of you who don't know what A Date with Death is, if you did not catch the previous stream in which we played this, um, trying to collect my thoughts here. It is essentially a dating simulator with the Grim Reaper. I have the music on in the background for this game, and it is distracting me so badly. um, but yeah, it's essentially a Grim Reaper dating simulator. But it is a very fun game. I've been having so much fun with this. Um, I'm gonna real quick because for some goddamn reason my Discord is not entering streamer mode when I tell it to. Oh hi. It should be fixed now. Anyways, gameplay. Let us get right into the game. Wow, anyone watching stream who wants to tells me how y'all doing? If we're getting through Pride Month. Oh, this upcoming Sunday. For those of you who are unaware, hold on. Actually, I will make this a scene real quick. I'm just gonna call it birthday. Hello. I was speaking this entire time. My bad. Whoopsie daisy. I forgot to add audio input capture. Anyways, this is my birthday party invite. We're gonna pretend that that didn't happen. Technical difficulties. Um, so as you can see, and it is June 15th at around 9 EST. Yeah, I realized like right before you said if you're saying anything, I can't hear you. I noticed that there was no cat uh um yeah. So anyways, 9 p.m. EST on because Secret of the Mimic is coming out on whatever 2 days before my birthday is, 13th. Um I am super excited for this game. The only games that I have played of FNAF are or on stream. I've played most of the games. I just haven't played them on stream. Unfortunately, my license does expire on my birthday. I am going to buy a few things for myself because I need the stuff. Um, but anyways, on my birthday, I'm going to go to one of the nearby um nice. I'm gonna be going to one of the nearby weed stores and I'm going to buy a disposable. And for every time that I die in the game, I will take one hit of the disposable. That's the rules. That's how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna be so stoned by the end of that. It's gonna be an experience. Let's just call it that. I'm excited. Anyways, ow. I don't know why my piercing is hurting out of nowhere. I'm not touching you. Why are you sore? I might have to clean my piercing before I do anything. Anyways, um, but yeah, so this is what we're doing on my birthday. I'm excited. So excited. It's gonna be so much fun. Back to this. Oh, actually, hold on. Now back to this. I just wanted to move that to the bottom of the list. Hi. Do we like the little cat? Do we like the kitty? And the little treat in the bottom corner? I like them. I think they're cute. I think they're silly. They make me happy. Anyways. Today was a very strange day for you. As it turns out, the Grim Reaper is real. Real and video calling you like it's nothing. You spend the majority of the day at work unable to be productive. How could you be after such a revelation? Nice cat, yes. I got him, I think, from the Neurospicy group. As you get back to your apartment, you're feeling a little pent up with energy, and you decide to take the steps rather than the elevator. Just as you reach your floor, you hear a loud bang. A few people come out from their apartments to find out what happened. You later learn that the elevator had a malfunctioning cable and it snapped, plummeting multiple floors down. Jesus Christ! Suddenly, you're very glad to have walked. Uh, let's play with Queen Loopy. Queen Loopy is hanging out on your bed at the moment. You sit down next to her, and you think a little bit about your shared history. Just how did you come up with her name again? Silly Terry, Terry, you seem distracted. What's on your mind? Death is trying to FaceTime me. Silly Terry, Death doesn't have a phone. Yeah, pretty much. So, if you would like the actual reason for why I chose the name Queen Olupi for the snake, I am reading a book series called the Pandava Quintet, and it is based off of Hinduism, specifically the stories of the Mahabharata and the Ramayana. Or at least those are the ones that they constantly bring up throughout the series. In one of those stories, there is mention of Queen Ulupi, who does show up in these books as well, who is one of the wives of one of the 5 Pandava brothers. And she is a Naga. And if you don't know what a Naga is, they are like half snake, half human. Kind of like a centaur or a satyr, but with a snake body underneath. And they are one of my favorite mythical creatures, and I keep forgetting that they're originally from India. I keep forgetting that that's a thing. But so because she is one of my favorite mythical creatures, I felt like it was fitting. So we're gonna say I named her after my favorite character. What best way to memorialize your favorite character but in pet form? You love both Queen Alupis dearly. I also spelled it correctly. Nah, I don't need to do any of that. A little tired. Last night was shallow at best. I spent most of the night tossing and turning from the day's revelations. A silly snuck. Yes, I want a snake so badly. So my girlfriend has shot this idea down. But one thing that I really want to do is I would like to get a bunch of like 4 pets at least. I would like to get more pets than that, but 4 pets, right? Different types of pet. All of them black. And I will name them after the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. I want to traumatize the Christians in my neighborhood by screaming after my dog, "Pestilence, you get back here this instant. Put the stick down." War, no humping your sister. This is stuff that I have had to say at work, just with different names, by the way. And if you are unaware, I work at a pet hotel. So my day is just filled with really weird phrases. The strange white-haired... As it turns out, the strange white-haired Grim Reaper role player you met is actually the Grim Reaper. Yes, very petty. It's also my way of confronting my religious trauma. Actually, the Grim... I didn't get to read that one. Somehow, the most surprising thing is that, rather than be scared, you feel... attracted. You feel somewhat attracted to this man you know so little about. His attitude is awful, his personality is mediocre at best, but somehow he's become rather charming in your eyes. You also like to tease him a lot. I do. Teasing this fictional man makes my day. I enjoy this game so goddamn much. Also, for the record, ad break coming in like 3 minutes. But I enjoy this way too much. Highlight of my day, playing this game right now. And it's only been this is the second stream. I love this game way too much. Also, so sorry I didn't get to do my second stream last week. I was just exhausted. You hope in the days to come you'll learn more about him. You are somewhat concerned about what this budding spark may become, however. Yeah. What if I just ignore him? You put your ear to the door, listening closely. You can hear something, but it's muffled. You wonder if you'll be able to hear better from your window. Eavesdrop. You push open... You... Push open your window. A cool nighttime breeze blows inside. It feels nice. You look up at the stars above and think for a moment that being alive is truly worth it. Then you hear two voices from next door. One light and airy, another deep and calm. Just like you, they seem to be watching the stars. You can't help but feel that under such a big sky, just trying to read. Having to be alive at the same time as people you care about is very special. Yeah, the light voice speaks first. Isn't it just beautiful? That's why I decided to rent this apartment. The view is amazing during the day, but nothing beats the night sky. It is very beautiful. Deeper voice answers, sounding somewhat absent-minded. You've always loved the stars, haven't you? The deep voice continues. Forever and ever, right? Quiet voice pauses for a moment. Actually, yes. As long as I can remember. I thought so. How could you guess? To be honest, I'm a little embarrassed to say. I feel like I've seen the universe in your eyes. Sorry, it sounds a little corny. It's actually so cute. Oh my god. This game gives me life. I'm obsessed with it so much, and the ads have begun. The two voices go quiet for a moment, and you feel like the two people you've never met are too busy looking into each other's eyes to say anything. The deeper voice finally types up again. Do you believe in fate? The lighter voice answers, but it seems much smaller than usual. I'm not sure. I've never been one for dating sims. Look, I'm not either. There have been 2 dating simulators that I have fallen in love with, and one of them was because it was funny. And that's this one. There is one that is going to be coming out that I am very interested in. That's mostly because it's about making boba tea. Um, I think it was called Monster Boba. I'm so excited for that one. I did the KFC dating sim game. Nice. Um, the other one I've played is how do I explain it? It was I did that one in a maid outfit too. Nice. It was a and the ads have begun. Or ad break ends in okay. Whatever. But that's not the right tab. It was a dating simulator where you were an exchange student at like thrown into this program being run in hell. It was like a cultural exchange program being run in hell where there were 2 angels, 2 humans, and y'all just went to demon school. And you had to live with the 7 deadly sins. And you, like, flirted with the brother. They were all brothers in this world. Lucifer and Satan, 2 separate people. Which, like, some stories have that, others don't. Depends on which story you're going with. None of them were the leader. Yes, hold on. Oh my god. Let me... We're gonna real quick just... Oh fuck, what was the... It's Obey Me. Open image in new tab. The game is called Obey Me. Just clear that up. I'm gonna... Just real quick. We're gonna... So, this is characters. These were the 7 deadly sins. The first one is Lucifer. The second one is Mammon. Mammon is my favorite, by the way. I simp for this character so hard. He is a tsundere, and I love him to death. I want to cosplay him so badly. You don't understand. I started putting stuff together so I could cosplay him. He was going to be my Halloween costume, and then instead, I went as a furry. Mammon, the second one, the one with white hair. I have a thing for white-haired characters. I've learned. Nice. Nice. Then there's Leviathan. Leviathan was that's adorable. Leviathan was like the otaku. I loved him. He was adorable. Not like romantically, but like he was adorable. Satan, Mr. Temper Tantrum with the blondie. He was pretty chill. I actually did like him a lot. Book nerd. Loved that. I believe him and Lucifer were both book nerdy. But Lucifer was very much the I must be in control of the situation. I never finished this game, by the way. I know there is an end to it. Nice, I'll have to look into that then. I'm interested in playing more dating simulator type games because I love them. The next one is Asmodeus, Mr. Playerboy. He was fruity as fuck. I do believe canonically he is bisexual. Bi or pan, like in the game. So, because I think he had something going on with the other human exchange student who was who was a boy. So, next to him is Belphegor? No, that's Beelzebub. Sorry, Belphegor is the last one. Beelzebub, who is, just a sweetheart, honestly. Persona is a long RPG where you play as a high schooler with powers and use dating sim-like elements to expand gameplay. Nice. That sounds fun. But Beelzebub was, like, a sweetheart. Really nice guy. Is the last guy wearing a cap? I don't know. So from what I remember, Beelzebub and Belphegor were the two youngest. Beel and Belphi. At least that's what I called them. I don't remember if that's what they went by in the game or not. I think they were like twins. I may be wrong there. But, I don't want to spoil anything about this. This is a mobile game, by the way. But it's an experience to play. I do like the game. Hold on, we have this. Let me look up Belphegor, obey me. Here's a better... It is kind of like a cow. Even has like a horseshoe. And they were roommates. Belphegor and Beelzebub actually were roommates in this dating simulator too. They literally, like, the twins shared a room together. We find Belphegor in, like, technically early story. Let's just say that he wasn't originally living with us, as far as we were aware. And that's all. That's what I'm gonna leave that as. But yeah, yes, I would like to delete keyboard spam. I loved this game so much. You know, I would like to not have any Discord notifications, actually. Yeah, they were sweet. Eventually. Anyways, back to this. I'm not sure. I feel like you were someone I was always meant to meet. But the voice cool like the night sky above, cuts off. I don't want to hurt you, and I'm afraid that the same fate that has made us meet in the first place will make me cause you pain. Half of me wants to stay away, and the other half knows how selfish that sounds. See, this would be exactly what I would do. First they're sour, then they're sweet. Yes. You know what? I am gonna spoil something. So I haven't gotten to this point. This has been spoiled for me. Apparently Belphegor kills us because he hates humans. And then we just get better. I don't really know how that happened. Because there's more to the story after he kills us. It's fucking... What's his name? I'm trying to remember his name, and I know I should know his name. Puss in Boots. The fucking, you're supposed to be dead. I got better? Except, like, we actually died. And then he becomes a love interest option. Huh? Oh, the weirdest part about this. The absolute worst. How do we... No, but I will have to look into that. But would you like to know the absolute worst part about this dating simulator? And part of the reason why I stopped playing this dating simulator? You see, chat, it turns out that our character, the main character that we play as, is the reincarnation of their dead sister. And they are aware of this. And they still try to smash. Do with that information what you will. They're like the reincarnation or like descendant of their like long dead sister, who was made human after a war where she almost died. Shared it in my memes? Okay. Where is my memes? That's Queso's server, that's not.
You know what's smart? Truffle butter filet mignon.
I
Without lifting
hate
a finger.
ads.
Eat smart with Factor.
I love the kind of woman that will actually just kill me. You know, when I left the house today, I was thinking, damn, I really hope some hot chick paints my brains all over some fucking hallway.
You know that's a kink, right? There are people actually into that. We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that. Anyways, half of me wants to stay anyway, and the other half knows how selfish that sounds. Can't there be a third option? The light voice adds on, barely a whisper. I didn't say that it was something that you had. I'm just saying that it's a thing that exists. A sigh escapes into the night air. I wish there was. It's getting late. I better head off. The voices slowly fade, and soon enough you hear your neighbor's door open then close. It seems to be everything you'll hear tonight. But did get you thinking about fate and chance meetings and the budding feelings within your chest. Ah! I want to eavesdrop more. Did I get another gallery photo? This is cute. Oh, have you seen what the guy looks like in this one? Cause this is death in this one. This is the Grim Reaper. This is the man trying to kill us that we are now flirting with. Smash. Anyways. Hello. Like looking in a mirror, I would smash your model. Anyways. Welcome in the legendary Spyro. How are you doing? Honey, to be fair, I'd smash my own model. My model looks nothing like me except in terms of skin tone. And that is like kind of my summer skin tone. Why do I always look paler on cameras and shit, and like when I stream than I actually am? I'm not this pale, by the way. Fucking make me stay hydrated. How dare. Hold on. I'll drink water. Hydrate or die straight, am I right? I have my buddies stream up too, and one of his redeems is just a voice line that just goes, "Oh my god, did someone just touch my butt?" And you were showing death when you said that. The audacity, exactly. but I will forever say. So I know it's hydrate or dihydrate, but it's Pride Month, and so I say to you, hydrate or die straight. That's also just my thing year round, by the way. It's not. I've apparently had my stream paused this entire time. Trump and Elon are the gayest part of this year's Pride celebration. You're not even wrong there, though. Like, the girls are fighting, and it's... You hate to see it. Sometimes. Ad break in 2 minutes. This will begin the chat room, yes. The felons are fighting. Any news, Grim? Too busy to talk, huh? I can be a patient person, but I'm really curious. Google, I didn't ask for you. My Google Home just was like, are you talking to me? Okay, Google. I'm sorry for being rude. I'm so glad that it's okay. You have a nice night, Google. I am a very kind person to my Google Home. Alright, I treat him with respect. I treat them with respect. You, patient, hilarious mortal. I bet you have been sitting there waiting for me all day. I do work, you know, but yeah, kinda. Look, I say thank you to my Google Home. I apologize when I'm mean to it. I don't need my Google Home killing me in the robot uprising, alright? I am respectful. The only time I have ever abused any form of technology is my phone and my car because they piss me off a lot. But then I do apologize and I'm like, I'm sorry. I just have anger issues. Anyways. I'd say that is me being extremely patient anyway. Not patient enough to not send me 5 messages nagging me. Fucking mood. Absolute fucking mood. It's like, fucking just mind my own business. And it's like, oh, local stuff in your area looking for a hookup. I'm aware, Google. I'm sitting right here. I have now added permitted term sluts to my list, apparently. You call that nagging? If you want me to nag, I can. Do not, please. The less you say, the happier I'll be. We both know that's not true. I don't know what you're talking about. You love talking to me. I think you are grossly overestimating my feelings on the matter. Sounds like a roundabout way of agreeing with me. You always say I'm sitting around waiting to talk to you. But I bet that's what you do. Do you think I'm not busy enough, doing my job? The allergies be hitting. I don't know. I've heard of that, but I don't know what it's about. See, I want to learn how to do different voices, which is why I try to do different voices when I stream and I play games like this. Mostly because I would like to become a voice actor at some point. I really want to do voice training and learn how to talk in a more feminine voice and talk in a more masculine voice. Because where I am is kind of like, I would say kind of like, I'm about to stereotype here, either like androgynous or like a stereotypical gay man. Nice. But yeah, I would like to do, some voice acting at some point. And I'm also considering doing, possibly a Patreon where I do... My voice is better fit for femboy audios, I feel. So, probably things like that. Yeah, pretty much. I mean... Me and Z? I would be down to do that, yeah. Okay, well, now I know who you are. So, I appreciate that. I'm like, who the fuck is Spyro? Clearly there's someone I know, because they're making jokes like it's nothing with me. Now I know who you are, and that clarifies things for me. Well, yeah, I would be 100% down to do voice acting for a dating sim. That sounds like so much fun. Once again, I feel like my voice is only really fitted for femboy characters. So... Eight with Vincent's Field. Aw, hell yeah, 8-ball, let's go! Voice acting just seems so fun. I need to get a better mic for voice acting. Because, see, the thing is, I'm very good at turning on emotions for speaking or singing. I will sing Poison from Has Been Hotel, right? And nice, congrats. But for those of you who don't know, Poison ends with Angel, the main character, singing the song. I think he's the only character actually who sings that song. It ends with him almost crying. And so I'll be singing the last little bit. I'm trying to remember how it goes, because I can't think of it off the top of my head. Real quick. Poison Has Been Hotel lyrics. I clicked the wrong one, actually. Lyrics. No. You're gonna make me go to geniuslyrics.com. Oh yeah. My story's gonna end with me dead from your poison. God, I've never done it on stream or anything before. I've never tried voice acting in any capacity before, so. Poison, I'm drowning in poison. I'm filling up my glass, but it's always hollow, full of poison. Jeez, I had a voice crack. Anyways, usually I'm better than that. Sorry, it sucks right now. Pressure is not helping. But I can turn on emotions and turn off emotions and instantly, pretty much. So I can usually, when singing the song, do the I'm about to cry. Me being sick is not helping. I don't know if I'm sick or if it's allergies at this point. But I can barely breathe through my nose right now. Actually, I can't even breathe through one side of my nose. But it's fucking up my voice in general. Anyways. I used to be freaked out by the fact that, why, Grim? Why do the good die young? Well, mostly I get confused. Honestly, Mood, I would be a horrendous Grim Reaper. Oh, why is I pinged in here? I just got pss, 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 pss at it. I'm not a fucking cat. Now I know how Wani feels. There we go. Alright. But yeah. I used to be worried about the fact that I could switch emotions on and off like that because I don't like talking about my trauma too much, so I don't want to get too into it. But my mother is a very manipulative person. My birth mother, not the one I live with. But I was worried that I was taking after her with it. But then I realized this isn't something that I do in front of people. So it's fine. It's just an ability that I have. Yeah, let's just continue. I keep getting distracted. I did not take my ADHD medication this morning, so I'm a bit out of it. I mean, I feel like you're not even trying to take my soul. I am trying my hardest. You're making me cry. Try harder. Just give it to me, please. Sorry, I'm a little attached to it. More importantly, you were going to tell me about it. So, you are very demanding. To make a long story short, there's a 110% chance there is a 110% something wrong with you. Well, obviously. I'm glad you realize. But I didn't mean with your personality or whatever. So what do you mean then? Am I secretly immortal? Am I a Grim Reaper too? Grim, I'm so good at my job. Me. You didn't even suck my soul out last night. Are you sure about that? Literally. No, he's trying to kill us, and then he's like, I'm the best Grim Reaper there is. It's like, buddy, you can't even kill me. Are you sure? Of course not. Use your brain, you are human. I swear, the things you say get stupider and stupider every day. You seem to be having a hard time taking my soul, right? Maybe my immortality stops you. Do you ever stop spouting nonsense? Mortals are not immortal. It is not possible. If you were immortal, you wouldn't be mortal. And you're obviously mortal. I thought that was a good hypothesis. Well. Oh, the microphone I use is called a Blue Yeti Nano from Walmart for like $20, and it's pretty decent for me. The one I have was recommended to me by another streamer. And I don't remember. Hold on. It has its name on it. It's a Fifine mic. I will look at the Blue Yeti Nano. I watched some videos about voice acting a while ago. I need to find them again. But there was a Fifine. Fifine. And it's one word. Actually, if I should be in my messages with Corvo. Don't spell at me, words scare me. Thank you, Sari. New tab. Good. I will put this in chat, and I do have it in black because I get everything, and I mean everything, in black. This is what I have. It works fairly decently. I do still have, I do still have, uh, filters it, on it, but I will put it in chat. Oh my god, he made his axolotl the fucking... Oh, I didn't even notice that. Sorry, I just got hella distracted. Well, how do I put this lightly? Are you being considerate of me right now, Grim? Oh. I'm about to tell you bad news, so I was just trying to be nice. Grim being nice? What has the world come to? Okay, maybe I shouldn't care about how you feel, my bad. So it's very bad news. Am I dying? Oh god, Grim, I'm too young to die. No, you aren't dying. If you were, that would be fantastic news. It's worse than dying? What? Just let me explain. Oh, I didn't mean to save. Return. There's something wrong with your soul, okay? Also, ads coming in 5 minutes. My soul? Is it broken? I wouldn't say broken, exactly. Well, what would you say then? Grim. You're awfully pushy, aren't you? Something is wrong, that's all I have to say to you. I need more time to look into it further. Then I may or may not tell you more. Great, I'm dying of broken soul disease. You aren't dying, I told you as much already. I think you should see a doctor about your memory issues, if anything. Also, you don't have broken soul disease. That's not even a thing. Another ridiculous assumption from my ridiculous mortal. I'm his ridiculous mortal? I love that was... me and this game, same wavelength. You're mortal. That is correct. You are immortal under my watch. You're sweeping me off my feet? Here, Grimmy. Grim, you aren't dying. Then why are you here? We're supposed to be dying. That is part of the issue. He's supposed to be able to kill us. And for some reason he hasn't. You're my guardian angel. I can see how you would mistake me for an angel, yes. Please don't forget that I am planning your demise. A devil in disguise as an angel. It's a little poetic. Or a little stupid. I am neither an angel nor a devil. Devils are not nearly as handsome as me. And they smell. He really just out here being like, and they smelly. Ew. How do I know you don't smell? I suppose you must take my word for it. See, but there's a little thing. Nana. Oh my god. Not the toaster bath. Oh my god. So, I went to go get a reading done, right? And the guy, he did a tarot reading, and then he did a palm reading, and he's looking at my palms. Now, I have had issues with depression in the past, right? I have self-harmed, I have attempted before. I am much better now. I'm in a much better place mentally. I am doing fairly well. He took one look at my lifeline. Also, he knew that I had attempted in the past. He was like, yeah, this X means that you've attempted. I was like, oh, damn. But then he looked at my lifeline. He goes, yeah, you have a nice long lifeline. You're gonna live to like your 90s. There's gonna be a decision you have to make in your 90s. And I'm like, great. So good to know that I live a nice long life. So happy about that. Or you could come prove it. Oh, I will. You will smell the scent of death itself soon enough. When I come for your life. You can live till your 90s, bro. I didn't think 18 was literally, cause when I did, you know, that was back in, that was before, that was 2019. 2019? Yeah, 2019 was the last time I did it. I was 13? I don't know, Matt. Hold on. If I'm turning 21 this year, and it's 2025, it probably smells like... Ugh! I hate Axe so much. My pen injector plunger just fucked up, so I got stabbed for nothing. Oh, that sucks. My dad has had that happen before, too. Because my dad has diabetes. Yeah. I had to do weekly injections on testosterone for a while. I hated that shit. I I don't like needles. You started off so well for a second there. Not gonna lie, this scent of death sounds like it'd smell kind of bad. It smells like embalming fluids, most likely. Huh? How and why would it smell bad? It sounds earthy and rotting. I do not smell earthy and rotting. You should work on the description of your scent some more. Anyway, that is all totally beside the point. I am freaking out about my broken soul disease here. There's no need to freak out. T does not go. No, actually. T went in my stomach. I did. Well, no, there is also. I think there is also some form of tea that's like on a different schedule. I know there's some people who get it like 3 months. There's also birth controls that go in the booty. Um, I heard that there were ones that had to go in the booty, and I was like, fuck that. There is no need to freak out. Just go about your usual daily business. Just go about my business. That's what I said. Yeah, well, see, I am fat. The thing about that is, I am fat. So, it was fine in my stomach. Yeah. So, a lot of people who do tea will do it in the thigh. They'll be told to do it in the thigh, and I'm like, that's okay. I don't think I could do that. But when I went to the doctor, they're like, yeah, just do it in your stomach. I'm like, that I can do. That's what I said. Congratulations on your elementary level of reading. Is that really safe? What if I do something that puts my soul in danger? We didn't even know something was wrong with it until like 2 minutes ago. You have survived until now. I don't believe anything will happen if you keep acting as per usual. I can just do the needle in my arm now. Nice. I suppose that makes sense. Obviously, I said it after all. Seeing as you don't think it's such a big deal, maybe it's not. I know best. What if I do something that puts my soul in danger, Grim? God, please do. Makes my life easier. Honestly, I don't know why he's like, just do something stupid. To be honest, it's just proof that you should listen to me more often. I know best. You're capable of making jokes, Grim? Of course I am capable of something as simple as a joke. Do you take me for a fool? I'm not going to answer that. So you think you know what's best for me? Yes. The guy trying to kill me knows best for me. Uh-huh. Right. Thank you for agreeing so readily. That wasn't me agreeing. Sounded like agreement to me. You're totally twisting the meaning of my words. You literally said, the guy trying to kill me knows best for me. Uh-huh, right. That is an agreement. So he doesn't know sarcasm. Or he's being an asshole. Grim, if your friend told you jump off a cliff, would you jump off a cliff? Well, damn, I didn't think you'd actually say it. Here I go. Yeah. Ugh. You're such a handful. Thank you. All of that rubbish aside, how are you feeling today? Do not concern yourself with my welfare. I'll do whatever I want. Am I not allowed to feel worried? Why bother feeling worried? So, for those of you who weren't here or don't remember, in the previous stream, which you can go check the VOD over on the Red site if you want to watch that. But in the previous, what's the word? Video. Grim got like really weak, and he told us not to message him, and then we did, and he was like, ugh, it's easier to call, but I'm not gonna show my face because you hurt me. And then he entered our brain, and we were like, holy shit, or he entered our soul, and we were like, holy shit, this guy is actually the Grim Reaper, what the fuck? And, so he was, like, not doing well. Why would I not? Because it's entirely unnecessary. Think on something else instead. Perhaps you could think of a bucket list of things you would like to do before you perish. Axolotl. Yes, so the axolotl is a plushie that he owns. That's just in his room. For what is rightfully mine will soon be in my possession. You're being edgy again. I am simply being myself. Yeah, edgy. You've got 3 days left, not including today. Discord mod alert. Also, the thing about, how we are in this situation is, we made a deal with him because we thought that he was some weird type of scammer. And we're like, yeah, if you can take my soul in this many days. Which ad? They're ads for their other games. But so the deal was, that we would willingly give like, if he can get our soul, then he gets our soul. But if he doesn't get our soul within the allotted time frame, we get his soul. The "my husband is dead" ad. Yeah. I wanna know who the fuck Root Beer Queen is. My hand is going numb. Have you even been trying? None of your business. I'd actually say it is. Anyway, we can worry about my impending doom later. It's a rather pressing issue, you know. As is your health. Fine. If you're really that curious, I'm feeling just great, actually. Which makes absolutely no sense. I have not rested, nor eaten, nor had a chance to meditate. And I feel good as new. Well, that sounds like good news to me. It's confusing news. I do not like being confused. I prefer to feel unwell and know why. Then suddenly feel good and be left wondering how. Maybe my presence is healing you. If anything, your presence only hastens my tiredness. You say that, but I know you don't mean it. What made you unwell anyway? My soul was becoming unbalanced. A soul can do that? Usually, usually no, but for a Grim Reaper, maintaining a balance is essential. I need my hand to stop going numb. I'm gonna sit up. What happens if you don't keep it balanced? You die. A Grim Reaper can die? Indeed, death comes to everyone, eventually. You're not immortal? I do not age, if that's what you're asking. I cannot be killed under normal circumstances, but my soul can be corrupted with the taint or the light, and I will simply fade away. Excuse me. The taint? The light? You know too much already. But you're just gonna take my soul away, right? So anyway, right? What does it matter if you tell me the truth? I suppose. Maybe somewhat nice to talk to someone about it. I'm good at listening. Also good at asking too many questions. Fine. I must maintain a balance of light and dark in my own soul to continue my existence. When I take a soul, I take on a part of its darkness. If their soul is difficult, it only worsens the effect on myself. This is the taint. When I spare someone or spend too much time in the mortal realm, then my soul tips towards light. In this case, a soul I took 2 days ago refused to move on to the afterlife, and it resulted in a struggle. The weight of that taint tilted my soul towards darkness. Add in 5 minutes. I'm glad I don't have to do all that to live. My continued survival is complicated, yes, but I have a handle on it. I have survived all of this time, after all. I'm glad you're feeling better, then. My soul should not be balanced yet, but it is. Ever since I linked our minds. Fantastic work on my part. No, there must be another explanation, and I will find it. He does not. He is in denial that it was us. Watching this made me want to find a dating sim, and yeah, nothing really jumping out at me. I was just looking at, like, queer games for Pride Month, and this came up. I'm enjoying this. I would definitely look at games by the creator. Later, though. But I feel like I know the answer, but are you the reason such strange things keep happening to me every day? Define strange. Oh, where to begin? Pianos falling from windows right in front of me? Yeah, yes, that was me. Why? Because I am trying to take your soul, you know this. I know you know this, so why play dumb? I think it's more why the theatrics. I just thought, you know, a Grim Reaper would have a cooler way to take someone's soul. I cannot simply take your soul before your human body dies. It is against the rules. When it is your time, you will die, and then I will collect your soul from your dying body. Then why try to kill me? Why not wait for nature to take its course? Nature was meant to take its course with you years upon years ago. Yet here you are. Oh. So I'm supposed to be dead? Yes. Says who? Says me, and the list I have with your name on it. Does it have something to do with fate? Yes, fate says you must die, and your continued existence goes against that. Well, maybe fate isn't absolute then. You question the very foundation of this world. I'm still here. I'm alive. If fate was absolute, I'd be dead right now. What are you saying? Fuck me for? What you say holds something to think about. So? Really just trying to kill me in random ways? Yes. Is that how you usually do things? Of course not. Like I said, nature usually takes its course. Excuse me. People die the way they were supposed to. The way they are destined to from the moment they are born. In your case, you need a bit of a push. Has anyone ever needed a bit of a push? No. It is just you. It has always been just you. That almost sounds romantic. In a way, I suppose it is. You are destined for me. I'm the hunter and you are my prey. Now that sounds kinky. Grim Reaper comes for me. I have come for your soul. Why? Because I am deaf. Why? Because you died. Why? I know what you're doing, and it won't work. Why? Literally, though. I would just annoy him to death. Death is a horror? Yes. Also, I'm aware that I have permitted the term horror. I am one. And we will be locked to one another until one of us wins. Which will be me, of course. Even if it kills me in the process. Look at the emote. Okay, good night, Nano. Sleep well. Before you go to bed, can you tell me the details of that mic again, please? Thank you. Wait a second. What is that? It is me. Obviously. It is... Yes, please. Thank you. Obviously, but where did it come from? I sent it. Did you draw it yourself? What? Do I look like I have the time to draw? You have the time to message me. That is a fair comment. No, I did not draw it. I commissioned a mortal artist. You commissioned someone? I love this. I love this so much. Yes. Do you see the likeness? It's cute. Usually I would argue. However, in this case, I believe cute is the right word. It has compounded all of my handsomeness into a cute roundness. I tipped the artists as they did a good job. Anyway, you just sent a human a photo of yourself? How else would they capture my likeness? It's not against your Grim Reaper rules? Whether it is or not does not matter. So it is. Perhaps. However, bending the rules is sometimes necessary. good streamer death. Pay your artist. Always. Always pay your artist. Oh my god, I always... There's only one case where I didn't, but I think... Actually, no, I haven't been tipping recently. I need to start tipping again. Anyways, I almost always try to tip my artists. They spent the time to work on it, they put their heart and soul into it, and as long as it is a good artwork, I'm going to give them extra money for it. As long as I have the money to do so. Are you bending the rules by talking to me? You are clever, Vincent. Sometimes too clever. Yes, I am forbidden from speaking to mortals, let alone those whose soul I seek. Breaking all the rules for me then, huh? For you? Don't be ridiculous. I've broken them only for myself. Wow, breaking my heart over here. Good, you shouldn't fool yourself into believing things that simply cannot be true. Oh no, so I just looked at the mic I was recommending, and I guess I got it on sale. It's originally a $100 mic. I guess I had a sale. Nice. Still send it to me. I'll look into it. Always down to improve my mic. So you have that blushing emote. Is there any more? I have received a few, depicting a wide range of emotions. Did you pose when you took the photos? Naturally, how else would the mortal have been able to capture such beauty? Fantastic. They truly got your good side. But wait a second. What? What are you so excited about? You pouted in the picture? You should have sent it to me. Why would I send that to you? Thank you, bestie. Good night. Sleep well. Kisses. Mwah, love you. Platonically. Needed to specify for a moment. Why would I send that to you? This is so I can add it to my collection. Oh, you know what? Once again, I am proving to be an excellent problem solver. Make sure you pick up, okay? This is the first time I've called him. You're getting rather demanding, mortal. Start pouting, pretty boy. Yes. Excuse me. Go on, pout already. What? No. Then send me the picture instead. I will not. He's so hot. Ugh. Come on, I want to see you pout. The emoji is cute. Maybe the real thing isn't. Too bad. You called me for this. You called the literal Grim Reaper to see him pout? Yes. Absolutely. This is a pointless waste of time. I see I'll have to take this up a notch. Commencing phase 1 of trying to embarrass Scrum. This is so stupid. Ah! What? I said pout, not look surprised. Don't worry about it. You were rather insistent, aren't you? I'm always insistent about things I want. Of all the things you could want, you chose that. Alright, no need to judge. What would you pick if you could have anything? Your soul. Wait. Something other than my soul. Well, a holiday, I suppose. A holiday? That's what it's called, right? When a mortal takes a break from their work requirements. Oh my god, he doesn't get holidays? Wait, have you never been on a holiday? Don't lie to me, there's no way you've never had a holiday. I have had days off to recover from being unbalanced, but never have I experienced time away from my duties for pure recreation. That can't be true. I've told you, I cannot lie. You cannot? Or you will not? I cannot. I am not able to. What part don't you understand? Is this some weird Grim Reaper magic thing? It is not magic, we are simply bound by our oath. I physically cannot speak a lie. Whoa, okay. Like, actually? Yes, like, actually. How many times must I repeat myself? Don't smile like that. This is going to be fun. You know I can still refuse to answer your questions. Health doesn't force me to speak, only not to speak lies. Where to start? Do you believe in love at first sight? What, you want to play 20 questions now? So is that a yes or a no? No. Do you cut it? Oh yeah, he named it Azrael. Do you cuddle Azrael in bed? What? Why do you care? Do you cuddle Azrael while you're in bed? Yes or no, Grim? Let's talk about something else. You do! No answer is still an answer. Look at that! He's so fucking cute. I can't. I'm fine. I'm functioning fine. It's fine. Holy shit. Okay. Anyways. Yes. I'm gonna... Go ahead. That's so cute. Well, yes. He's cute. So... adorable. Get lost. So, pineapple on pizza? Of course. Pineapple was created by the gods to be placed on pizza. You're so wrong, it hurts. If anything here is wrong, it's you. Okay, Mr. Pineapple on Pizza. Do you think I'm cute? I pass. You can't pass. I said I pass. I refuse to play this infantile game any longer. So the answer is yes. Then, do you think I'm handsome? Oh, for the love of... So, no? I didn't say that, did I? Ha! Got you. Do you think about me often? You're all I think about right now, mortal. And it is aggravating. Have you ever been in love? I do not think so. You don't think so? I have simply never lived a life, nor had the time to consider something like that. I'm too busy, and love and death don't tend to mix easily. I believe I've mentioned it somewhat before. Do you wish you could fall in love? Why? For the happiness it brings. Why do I need someone else to be happy? Well, you don't. Lots of people are happy alone, and that's okay too. I just thought you seemed lonely. Lonely, huh? You can think what you wish of me. Neither yes or nor no, I see. You may take of it what you wish. Alright then. Have you ever kissed anyone? No, I have not been in love, and I would not kiss someone I did not love. Have you? Me? No, the other person I'm chatting to. Of course I mean you, mortal. I have. Interesting. Then, have you? Nope, it's still my turn, Vincent. I thought this was an infantile game. It is. But if you get to play, so do I. Are you afraid? Afraid of what? Of me? No, why would I be? You should be. Well, I'm not. You'll change your mind and your soul becomes mine. So here's the thing, chat. I'm not afraid of death at all. Like, even before I wanted to die, I have not been afraid of death. I think the fear of death is stupid. You can think I'm stupid for not being afraid of death. I think it's stupid to fear it because there is no way to avoid it. I won't. To be honest, this has been fun. Will I even have anything left to do in life after chatting with the literal Grim Reaper for a week? Smiley Monito, thank you for the stretch. Big stretch. There we go. Welcome to stream. Kind of the coolest thing that's ever happened to me. You are full of life, Vincent. You would fill your life with plenty, I'm sure. Anyway, it's my turn again. What's your name? Your real name? I told you that information is classified. Really? I thought you were lying? No, mortal. So you won't tell me? No. That would be risking my very position, and therefore my life. I believe it's my turn. Have you felt anything unusual today? Unusual? How so? Just anything off. Okay, this is a little suspicious. What is it? What did you do? What makes you think I've done something? Well, have you? Intentionally? No. Grim. I may have left a small portion of myself tethered to you. What the fuck? You what? A part of my soul seems to have remained after what happened yesterday. Ads coming in 5 minutes. What the hell? Come back and get it! Don't you, like, need that? Wait a second. Have you been spying on me? I have absolutely not been spying on you. I already see far too much of you during my work hours. Seeing you any more than that would be too much. Then take it back already! I cannot. It is too risky. And considering what happened yesterday. Ah, yeah. Sorry if it was foolish. You should have trusted me. I should have, yes. You nearly lost yourself, Sunshine. I am surprised, however, that you managed to come back from that. Consider yourself extremely lucky. I didn't realize. It won't happen again. I promise. Good. So I just live with you spying on me forever? There won't be any spying. That piece of my soul is far too small for something like that. Well, that's certainly reassuring. Indeed it is. If another were to sense it on you, they would see I have already laid my claim. It is a mark against your soul, one that shows you were touched by death itself. I mean, you can touch me, I mean, what? It would be foolish to try and take something that belongs to someone else. I wouldn't mind being owned by you, Grimmy. You mean to be indecent, but if you're agreeing to be owned that easily, know that being owned by me means I'll own all of you. Unless this includes your soul. So, are you agreeing to hand it over after all, mortal? I might pass again, sorry. To be honest, I don't mind the idea, though. If anyone is going to lay claim to me, I'd rather it be you. And why is that? I kinda like you, for some reason. Honestly, being around you is very confusing. I don't know what I did wrong to deserve this fate. I can't think of a better fate for you. Both of us have kind of shitty fates, huh? We're two peas in a pod. Yes, well, that's all well and good, but I'm what? You know what? I have something I need to do. You can't just leave. You can't just leave without telling me what you were going to say. I can, and I will. It's exactly what I plan to do. Tease. You tease me, it's only fair. You, as mortals say, dish it, but cannot take it. Anyway, good night, sunshine. Good night, cutie. I've completed day 4. I have a new item added to my gallery. On the way home from you decide to stop at a local coffee shop for your favorite beverage. You decide against going to your usual store. Instead, stop by a little closer to your apartment. Except when you enter, you find it totally empty. You leave. Confused, you decide to leave just in time for the entire building to erupt in flames? When the fire trucks arrived, you and the building was evacuated over a leaky gas pipe, but they forgot to lock the door when they left. Whoops. They're amazed you got out unscathed, but also confused how the fire started, seeing as no one was there. Still, you let go and you make your way back to your apartment, smiling to yourself. Though grimace laughter your soul, he doesn't let anyone else get caught in the crossfire. You hear footsteps in the hallway. You wonder if it's your neighbors again. Eavesdrop. Putting your ear to the door, you hear a knock on the apartment next to yours. 30, then it's been a minute before you even realize it. No one answers the door. You hear a sigh in the hallway beyond. Are you in there? A deep voice starts, but it's much quieter than usual. Sorry for taking off like that last night, and for not answering your texts. That voice, which you've come to know as calm and composed, sounds strained, vulnerable. I didn't mean to worry you, the voice continues, but I needed some time alone. Something's been on my mind, and I didn't want to burden you with it. I've never been good at talking to you about things. Not that you'd know that. Plus, silent, broken only by the sound of the distant traffic. I've been keeping things from you, something I didn't want to share. But that's never gone well for either of us. So, I know you don't want to talk right now, but you can come find me and I'll tell you everything. When you're ready, and only if you want to. Silence again, you keep listening, but that door never opens. And the same voice rises for a final time. I really want to change. I really want to get things right, just this once. Footsteps, they're slow and heavy. You can almost feel the weight of their emotions in each step. And then all is quiet. They're going through a breakup. Oh no. Queen of Loopy. Check my computer. Hey yo. No, let's talk about this. let's have a discussion. Okay. Anyways. Well, let's pull up the chat room. Mortal, I have had an important revelation, and that is that I am unaware of certain aspects of your person. It is imperative that you answer these immediately upon being seen. 1. Your favorite mortal color. 2. The season in which you favor most. 3. What is your family status? 4. Names of any mortals who tickle your fancy. 5. Left and right side of the bed. What did he Google last night? Thank you. Why have you taken so long to respond? Perhaps my approach was wrong? No, the problem cannot be me. Vincent, I request your presence. Hello? Aw, did you miss me? Anyway, let me read all of this. Are we playing 20 questions or something? 20? Don't be ridiculous. Use your eyes and count. Yeah, there's only 5 questions. How dare you? Technically, there are 8 questions there. Just answer the first 5, mortal. Don't you want to know what took me so long? Sorry to answer, but yes, your approach is wrong, as always. Just answer the other questions. Fine, I'll work down the list. My favorite mortal color. Probably black then. Okay, black, got it. A fine color. Which season? Fall. Not too hot, not too cold. And the ground looks very pretty with all the leaves. You like season most because of the leaves? Well, I guess so. It's a comfortable season. And you know, my favorite holiday is in the fall. I'm a big Halloween person. Warm jumpers, hot chocolate, and books. You feel me? Feel you? No, I can't say I do. Why, do you want to? I bet you thought of touching my hand or hugging me once or twice before. I've thought about it a little. You want my touch? The feel of my skin on yours. The touch of death. I wouldn't mind it. Well, if you were right, if you were right there, I mean, what am I saying? What's wrong with me today? I'm actually a little lost for words. You're very forward today. Not that I mind, like, at all. In fact, I quite like it. I will save. Return. But, is that meant to be flirting? What flirting? Don't be absurd, mortal. The Grim Reaper does not flirt. That would be ridiculous. Flirt away, Grim. Anyways, my questions. What about your family? I don't mind if you ask me questions about them. Do you have any family? Of course I do. I don't see them much these days. Unfortunately, I see them way too frequently. Guess that's what happens when you move away. I would love to move away, actually. I knew it would happen, but I'm still a little sad. There is like one family member that I enjoy being in the company of. I hope I see them again soon. Not really. Why did you move away from them? The actual reason I will probably be moving at some point. House prices are way too expensive in my state. I see. As good a reason as any. I'd like to get a house at some point. but I think I have to move even further. Double is lonely. Oh, I know, you could just move in with me. Huh? Me? Little mortal, you wouldn't like living with me. Do you hog the sheets? Snore super loud? That is not what I meant at all. And no, I do neither of those things. How do you know? Unless someone's there to tell you. Oh, Grim, we cannot be. You stole the blankets and I was chilled. To the bone. And you snored so loudly I could not hear my own thoughts. You have a vivid imagination. But no, I do not sleep with others. I don't like to share my own space. So there's no way for me to convince you? Why would you ever want to live with me? I will never understand. You didn't even know I existed a week ago. Okay, that's a totally reasonable point to make. Very fair. Exactly. But once this week is over, I'll own your soul. Then we can revisit this. You definitely will not, but sure. Excuse me. Backtracking a few steps then. My family. I got my mom and dad. They raised me together. Can I skip this part? And there was love at first sight for them. I don't like talking about this, actually. They told me it was fate. Then they were fortunate to find each other. Some soulmates never find their other half. Some wouldn't even know their soul called for another. Wait, so soulmates are an actual thing? How do you know if you find them? You wouldn't know. It's quite rare. Do I have one? How would I know? Seems like a question to ask yourself. Well, you seem quite interested in my soul. Wait, if someone else is my soulmate, they might take offense to you being so keen for my soul. Well, sorry to them, but your soul belongs to me. So don't go getting any ideas. Get out of our arrangement. Wouldn't dream of it. Do you have any siblings? Nope, just me. As far as I'm aware, at least. I would have liked some. Most of my friends had a lot of siblings. One or two. But I had plenty of friends. So it wasn't really too bad. Do you have any siblings, Grim? I do not. And I thank the lords for that. You do give only child vibes, so I'm not surprised. Oh, so? It's just the way you act sometimes. You're disgusted at the idea of sharing. And sometimes you're kind of demanding. I take what I want when I want it. Yes, exactly. That's my right as a Reaper. I bet if you had a sibling, they'd put you in your place. I know my place. Sure you do. So, that's the family question out of the way, then. What's next? Well, this should tickle my fancy. What exactly do you need that for? I will have them taken care of. I think my idea of taking care of and yours are probably very different. Whatever do you mean? What will you do with the information? Do you plan to take their souls prematurely? Their souls? No, that would be against my code. I'll just make sure they do not get in my way. In my way of getting your soul, of course. Nothing else. Nothing whatsoever. Didn't mean anything else by that. Why would you think that? I think I should keep these names to myself. Tell me immediately. I don't think so, mister. Ryan Reynolds. What if I command you to tell me? I would laugh at you for being edgy. You should do as you're told. I too like being told what to do. There's no point. I just saw a light in the corner, and it's just the light on my fan, but it startled me. There's no point in making this more difficult than it needs to be. Granny, I'm waiting, mortal. I don't need random people getting in the way of my work. How exactly do you expect them to interfere? I do not wish to find out, so just give me the names and do not worry about it. There must be someone, correct? There's no one like that in my life, then. Oh, that makes my job a bit easier. Suppose no maiming will need to occur today. Maiming? Whoops, did I say that? You wouldn't really do that, would you? Who knows? Why? I'm serious about my work. I do not want anyone getting in the way. Even if there was someone special in my life, they wouldn't be able to stop a Grim Reaper. I don't share sunshine. Share what? You, obviously. Luckily, there really is no one. But why? Why is there no one else? What do you mean? Why do you not have someone? You are so what? Just how could you not have a special person? Are you asking what? Are you asking me why I'm single right now? Yes, I do not understand. Well, never mind. No, what were you going to say? I'm what? Have you seen yourself? Are you trying to insult me or compliment me? Did I tell you how absolutely awful you look? Wow. I did not. That would be because I cannot lie. So, surely people have asked to court you. Well, yes. I have dated before. But it's never been anything serious. Their name? Seriously? Very. We don't even talk anymore. You don't need to worry about them getting in the way of your reaping. That is not the reason. It just annoys me that I've dated before. I was like 15 and it hardly counts. Wouldn't even hold hands. What a waste. Such a fool. They take you out to eat in fancy places, buy you flowers. No, we were practically kids. What a disappointment. I would never be that disappointed. Would you like that, though? Fancy dates and flowers? What else would I be speaking about? I don't need over the top. Fancy. Flowers would be nice, though. Is that cliché? Is that not a basic part of courting? To give flowers? This mortal is truly an idiot. And what about you then, Grim? You said yesterday you've never been in love. Doesn't mean you've never dated or had a crush on someone. And the underworldlings and take your fancy? Underworldlings, no. Then, any mortals? Well... And on the final question, right or left side of the bed? If I have to answer, so do you. I choose to pass. Left or right side? I sleep on the right side of the bed. But I lean in towards the middle. Noted. Those are all the questions I had prepared. So you're gonna ask me again why it took so long to respond? Or whether I thought your approach to this little game was wrong? Fine, answer them this time then. Was my approach wrong? The way you asked was a little strange. The approach was fine, you just phrased things kinda strangely. Like you're interested, but don't want to seem too interested. It was kinda cute. Oh, also, you rambled about to yourself again. Last time you did that was when we first met. I did not ramble then. You kind of did. Had a little chat to yourself. Nope, you were remembering incorrectly. I would not make such a fool of myself. I am a Grim Reaper. If you say so, Graham. I was simply testing the program to ensure it ran correctly. That is all. Well, it definitely did. I saw them just in time to witness something hilarious. Just in time to bear witness to my shame. Right as you yelled, "Fuck me." Definitely a way to introduce yourself to someone. And, no, let's do the end. It certainly got my attention, that's for sure. I'm never going to let you live it down. Oh, yay. I'm so joyful at the prospect. How lovely. Fantastic, even. I knew you would be. You called me so suddenly. Did you miss my face that much? I was simply bored of typing up my response to your stupidity. Mean, but fair. You were the one spouting nonsense. I know you don't really mind. You wouldn't talk to me all this time if you did. You just take my soul and be done with it, right? I'll take it when the time is right. You appear to be running low on time now. 2 days and then your soul is mine, remember? That will not be happening. How can you be sure? Statistically speaking, I'm just as likely to win this bet as you are. Another foolish assumption. A Reaper outclasses a human in every way. Statistically, you cannot win. I think I'm doing a decent job so far, considering I'm still, alive. Maybe I'm just letting you have it until the last possible moment. Or maybe you just can't take it. You're fortunate, you know. Oh yeah? Fortunate I was the Reaper assigned to your case. Another would not put up with you like I do. Well, yeah, I do feel lucky to have known you. Ha! That is enough meaningless chatter. What were you doing, mortal? Right now? Looking at you. That much is obvious. I mean, before that, I apologize. Forgot I have to be awfully clear with you. Now, do you want to know? Just answer the question. Alright, Mr. Insistent. Well, before your 50 questions, there wasn't 50. There was nowhere near 50. Are you that poor at counting? You're nearly 50 questions. I was, well, not doing much actually, hanging out in my apartment, around my apartment. Queen Alupi was acting a little strange earlier. I thought she might be getting sick, but she perked right up. I suppose I just have a healing presence. Maybe you do. I actually just got home from work, but I have the next few days off. You do? Figured if I was gonna die, I wouldn't want to spend my last days at work. Then I know I'll be fine, anyway. So I'm just gonna enjoy my little at-home vacation. I see. And your plans for later? Gonna hit the town and party. Interesting, you don't seem like the party type. I could be. I could start right now. And will you? Probably not. Honestly, I don't have the energy for that. Instead, I'll probably stay here. Good. This works for me. No, I ended the call. That was a little sudden. Is everything alright? Yes, everything is good. Wait. Or... just wait. Be patient for a bit. I'm not sure what exactly... I'll totally message you again. And check the moisture of your sprout. Actually, couldn't find anything fun to do while waiting for Grim. Get back in contact. It was you how dependent you've become on talking to him. You lie back on your bed, staring at the ceiling. I've only known him 5 days ago, but it feels you've known him for a lifetime. It feels like a lifetime you've known each other. Putting aside the fact that he's a Grim Reaper, you honestly never enjoyed someone's company as much as his. That's a little confusing. You know full well that what this strange feeling in your heart is, if you try to put it aside. As fun as it is to talk to him, he's still the Grim Reaper. You wander back over to your computer. It's been around 30 minutes now. There's still nothing. Disappointed, you turn away when you see an incoming call. Welcome back. Look up. You look up from your computer out towards the night sky. So, did you see something so surprising you're sure you must be imagining it? Oh my god, he's at our house. What the hell? What are you doing here? Now that face is priceless. Worth the trip here, I have to say. Grim? Don't call me that to my face. It's embarrassing enough hearing it over our calls. It's Casper. That's my real name. Casper, I love you. Casper. Hello, sunshine. Look like you've seen a ghost. Maybe I have. A real pretty one. I'm far from a ghost, sunshine. I'm so down bad for this character. Oh my god. Oh. I'm functioning fine. Don't worry about me. Everything's fine, chat. I'm great. I'm doing so good right now. To me, your name is Bot, so... Are you sure? Certain. So you admit you're pretty? No. I'll admit that you are, though. Oh. Which you should know to be truthful, because, as you know well, I cannot lie. Am I flustering you? You're blushing right now. It's just really warm in here. A little sauna. It's so hot tonight, yep. Are you trying to avoid my gaze right now? Stop hiding your face. I'm trying to look at you. There's no need to be shy, anyway. You are attractive. There's nothing to be shy about. Just stop talking for a minute. Nice to see you looking flustered for a change. Grim. Casper. Casper, then. Yes, mortal. How are you even here? Wait a second. I live on the 5th floor. You do? Not too much of an inconvenience for me, luckily. I'm even sitting, whatever you're doing. I'm neither standing nor sitting. I can literally see you on the other side of this window. Congratulations, would you like an award? But you'll find I'm floating. What the hell? Okay, I'll add this to the list of things I wasn't expecting. I feel like I've been cheated out of some very important information about you. Since when can you fly? Since always. Why do you act so surprised? Okay. Oh. I want to finish this game, but I also feel like I'm going to throw up right now. Give me a moment. You're floating 5 stories up from the ground. Wait. Can't people see you? You think I would be so careless? No. I've cast a glamour. Silly me, of course. Obviously you cast a glamour. Oh, excuse me. Are you invisible then? Invisible? No. I've taken another form in everyone's eyes but yours. So my neighbors aren't gonna see a mysterious man floating outside of my window? If they were to look, they'd simply see a raven. Of course it's a raven. You should have picked a bat. Why a bat? Well, it's dark. Good camouflage. Well, that's true. But it's leaning a little too vampire-y. Ah yes, wouldn't want to be mistaken for a vampire. Exactly. But I do need to know, yes. How exactly did you find me? You think I didn't know where you live? I never told you. I know everything about you, sunshine. So I assume you've come to claim it? My soul, that is? Had a good run, I suppose. No, I'm actually not here for that. You aren't? I know you can't lie, but that sounds like a lie. It's not. I know. You just dropped by to say hi then? No. I'm here because I have something here with me. Something to give you. Here. Flowers? You said you'd like some. You got me flowers? I didn't think to ask what type of flowers you liked, so I picked ones that looked like you. The brightest, sunniest flowers I could find. It's beautiful! Oh my god. Casper. Yes, mortal. It really means a lot to me. You know, if you want them, you're going to have to open the window. Oh, of course! Are you going to come in? Are you inviting me in? I'll promise I'll try and be good. Please do come in. Ah. Though I am greatly pleased by the invitation. Maybe next time, little human. If you change your mind. But you really have to open it at least. Oh, crack if you want these. Open the window a crack. There we go. You're quite the risk taker, aren't you? Are you telling me I should be scared? I'm simply making an observation. What fun would it be if we weren't taking at least a few risks, Here you go, sunshine. Your hands are really warm. And yours are quite cold, even through the gloves. They're really pretty. How could hands be pretty? I meant the flowers. Your hands are quite pretty too, now that you mentioned it. Then I'd say your hands are also very, nice. Who would have thought hands could be so alluring? What are you whispering about now? I really must be on my way. I've accomplished the thing I wanted to do. So soon? Duty always calls. Off to steal souls then. Better theirs than yours, wouldn't you say? No. You can just hand over yours now if you want. Better get to work before you get in trouble, my little Reaper. And since when am I yours? Since the moment we met. Don't be damaging my goods, you hear? So demanding. Casper. Sunshine. Do be careful. Since you asked so nicely, I'll try my best. Don't forget to close that window after I leave. Won't want anyone crawling in when you weren't looking. Oh hi. We're gonna end that here. Because I am sick. I am pretty sure. I am getting nauseous. I have almost thrown up twice during the course of this stream. I do not think it is a good idea for me to keep streaming. So we are going to raid out to my friend, who I love dearly, my buddy Corvo. What a raid. He is playing Deltarune. So, we can go over and watch him. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye, chat. Bye.